they're doing our film. Wow. And oh man.
Wait a minute though, Steve. That's a lot. That creates a lot of logistical issues, man. You flying back and forth just to look at footage once they've edited some stuff. Doesn't that get tedious? Doesn't that get expensive? You know, how do you manage those circumstances like that?
And just, well, like you said, I didn't have sex with that girl. I'm sorry, I thought you said something else. The thing, you can't, I have hard of hearing. You said logistics. I thought that was Spanish for sex. I was going to say I didn't do nothing. But it wasn't. It means something technical.
Okay.
Yeah. Play logic stuff. E7. The point is, no, it does. But I figured that they know what they do, and they're editors. I'm not an editor, but I do know the vision that I had when I wrote it.
Right.
So we kind of bump heads sometimes, and sometimes it just man. So that's why I have to go back there and with them to the.
Has it ever been like a mild surprise where they've edited something up and they've actually brought your vision even sharper into view than you thought it could have been for a certain particular scene?
Well, I have not saw all the scenes, but when he gets stuck on something, he'll say, "How does this look?" And there was something that I just saw. I said, "Man, I want what's in the original script," but what he did was pretty good, man. What he did was pretty good. I'm gonna tell you why. It was a twist on words that I didn't. And he did something else that was just a few things I'm thinking of off the hand. I'm missing a few things, but he did something that was real good that was not in the script.
Now, what's the name of these editors?
It's a guy named Michael Norville.
Okay.
And Bill Blair.
Now, what was it about them? Was it their work with the movies you mentioned that attracted you to them, or was it more? What was it about?
It was a few things, man. It was about a relationship that I had, because Bill Blair, I was hosting it after we did Comic View. I started hosting the Normandy Casino where D.L. Hughley was hosting. So I started hosting the Normandy Casino. We did some big Christmas shows for toy drive for some kids, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And so I hosted this thing.
Right.
And Bill Blair was the editor. He had it on live streaming, did the thing with BET that we did, the things. So I like Bill for that.
Yeah.
Then in addition to that, Michael, me and him got to talk, and it just so happened, because I was going to get him and I was going to get Bill Blair. It just so happened they were partners.
Just so happened they were already partners.
I didn't even know that.
What, you had start speaking to Bill about?
I started speaking to Michael first.
Mike, okay.
And then I ran some stuff by Bill Blair. He said, okay, cool. And it just so happened I was over his house one time, and Bill Blair was calling Michael.
And then he was like, wow. He was like,
man, how do you know Bill Blair? He said, this is my partner. First, the fat boys break up nowadays. And I was just telling him all kind of how Bill Blair was assholes and Michael was a cocksucker. The point is, don't say it behind nobody's back, because Bill Blair calls.
Now, when you found out that they were actually partners, that had to give you some wind in your sails, because you know there's synergy there between the three of you.
And I know both of those guys are good. They real good at what they do. And I knew that from... That's what I was asking. It's a guy named Bud. I don't know if you know him or not, but I was asking Bud. If I said, "What did you think about the movie My Crackhead Uncle?"
Right.
And that's what Bud said. He says, "Awesome."
Right.
And I knew that whatever
that was a funny movie. I'm here to tell you.
That's why when Bud told me that, I knew that this had to be a step up from that. That's why I would always come for casting sessions. And let me tell you, man, the actors in Cleveland are off the hook, man. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
So most of your cast and crew, you drawn from the talent pool in Cleveland, Ohio?
Yes, I say 70% of the actors, except for the celebrities, 70% of the actors are from Cleveland. And man, cold-blooded. They killing it, man. Killing them, man. I'm telling you. Wait till you see this, and you're going to say, man, the actors in Cleveland are off the racks, man. They should be in prison.
Well, there's a lot of talk, you know what? And I was just saying, well, Steve is a busy guy. He stay hard working. He deserves everything he's gotten thus far. He's going to make it for this reason. I'll list the reasons: because of your work ethic and because of your desire to make it. Why do you feel like you're gonna? Well, you've made it. Why do you think you're gonna continue to make it?
Well, the reason why I feel like I'm going to continue to make it is because I know we have work ethic in Cleveland. Me and you talked about this before, man. The ethic can never go away. And what happens to people, they just, when they get on and when they start working regularly, they just kind of it gets easy too. Because I found myself doing that at one point, but it just get easy. I'm not going to the comedy club tonight. Just so your work ethic kind of fades away as you eat those donuts. And so I don't want to do it tonight, and things get lazy. Then it's about the company you keep. They had a guy who did BT. This dude was the first one of us before Kevin Hart and everybody. He was the first one of like our group that would start coming up to book something big. And my man booked the commercial. It was like back in like 2003 or something. It was a big commercial. My dude made 50 grand real quick off that commercial. He was the spokesman for this company. And me and him, we used to go do Vegas a lot and a few other places, Oakland and stuff like that. But when he started getting lackadaisical, and I just found myself like, hey, that's my buddy, so let me just hang out and just. I kind of pulled back, but not to snap myself out of it. I said, wait a minute, look, I mean, whatever you plant is what you grow. So I had to kind of separate from the dude, but it's the company you keep, and so you can't just stop.
Right.
And so that's why I can never, because I'm going to tell you what keeps me going. I got fired from every job I ever had.
Oh! Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.